Hello, everyone, and welcome to today, Monday, August 20th, 2018. We're here today with Mozilla's weekly status meeting. I'm subbing in today for Poch, who's out on conference travel. My name is Caitlin. I am the add-ons community manager here at Mozilla. We're going to kick today off with recognizing some friends of Mozilla. Kerala, India has suffered from major floods this year, and kudos to our Mozilla Kerala community members who are helping their local community by submitting PRs to keralarescue.in. If you know Django development, help them out. Also, thanks to all the tech speakers who have been out and about giving talks and workshops over the last couple of weeks. Rizki, Jayesh, Anjana, Salman, Philippe, Ram, Tushar, Visual Process, Miguel, Huijing, Regima, and Flocky. They've spoken in India, Indonesia, Argentina, Bangladesh, Brazil, South Africa, the Philippines, and Ukraine. Also, congratulations to Oriel, who's been named the newest friend of add-ons for this quarter. Oriel's landed 15 plus patches to the Web Extensions API over the last year, and you can learn more about his rad contributions by following the add-ons blog. Also, in our efforts to diversify the REP's peers governance body, we are adding Ankit Gadgil from Pune, India to the REP's peers. Ankit has been an active rep for the past 6 years. Since 2014, he's been mentoring reps, and he's also served 2 terms on the Reps Council. You can find more details about his work, and you congratulate him on this discourse post. Yay, Friends of Mozilla. This week, we have a couple of events that you might be interested in joining in. On Wednesday, August 22nd, there will be a Homebrew Website Club meetup. This happens in Nuremberg, Germany, London, Baltimore, San Francisco, and also virtually. So if you have any interest in creating a personal website and you want to hang out with some folks with like-minded interests, go ahead and join that meetup. It looks like a lot of fun. On Wednesday, we'll also be having our add-ons Good First Bugs triage to find some bugs that are good for beginners to work on. We'll be doing that at 15:30 UTC or 8:30 AM PDT. Welcome to join us. We'll be in the ACE video room for that. Then on Thursday, August 23rd, we'll be having our monthly add-on show and tell. So if you've been working on something cool that's related to add-ons, feel free to add your name to the agenda and show off your work. We love seeing what folks have come up with over the last month. That'll be at 17:30 UTC in the add-on demos video room. On Thursday, there will also be a Women in Localization Silicon Valley chapter quarterly meetup. So that'll be happening right here in the Mountain View office and hosted by the localization team. So they'll be doing some lightning talks and a 10-year anniversary celebration of the localization community. You can attend this event on Airmo or in person. So hopefully you'll be able to come and listen to some great speakers from Facebook, OAuth, SurveyMonkey, Uber, We Localize, and the Wikimedia Foundation. And now I think we're going to go ahead and turn it over to our speakers. So just taking a really quick look, we're going to hand the floor over to Miriam Avery from the Emerging Technologies Group.
Hello, coming at you with our Emerging Technologies Weekly Update. Reviewing from last week, we had a really great time at the Gigabit Community Celebration. And just to back up and give that some context, in 2014, Mozilla and the National Science Foundation and US Ignite launched the Gigabit Community Fund to invest in bringing gigabit networking services to 5 pilot cities around the US: Eugene, Oregon, Austin, Texas, Lafayette, Louisiana, Kansas City, Missouri, and Chattanooga, Tennessee. Over those 4 years, innovators, educators, community leaders, and volunteers have demonstrated just what a 250% increase in internet speed can do when paired with lovely emerging technologies like VR, IoT, and streaming and recorded video. This past week, representatives of those communities, alongside with US Ignite and NSF, gathered with us here in this room to celebrate the end of that program, and the celebration showcased how what's been accomplished and how that strengthened and transformed the cities through the impact of these technologies that we've been working on at Mozilla and in emerging tech. It also led for opportunities for new collaborations with us around those technologies. Also, in Designing for Social Good, the Boost VC podcast, hosted by venture capitalist Adam Draper, just aired an episode featuring our very own Sean White. Boost VC focuses on emerging technologies through conversations with industry leaders. So it was an ideal setting for Sean, whom Adam called the Tony Stark of Mozilla. You can listen to that episode now and hear Sean and Adam talk about Mozilla's work in increasing user agency, including augmented reality, social VR, online identity, collaborating with the Tech Museum, and the future of human-computer interaction. That's all for today. Thank you, folks.
Sounds super fun. All right, next up, we're going to turn it over to Asa with an update about the Firefox roadmap.
Hey, everyone. Firefox 61.0.2 is our current stable release. 62 is in the beta channel and hits stable on September 5th. Beta 19 goes out tomorrow. That's 19 of 20 betas, so we're coming into the end game for Firefox 62. In the last week, there have been about 30 bugs uplifted to beta. We're starting to see that trend ramp down a little bit, as we expect late in the beta cycle. Firefox 63 is in the nightly channel, and it graduates to stable on October 23rd. In the last week, there have been 375 bugs fixed, including several notable ones. The first I want to bring attention to is that web components are now enabled. This is a major web platform feature that we've been working on for quite a while. It includes enabling the shadow DOM and enabling custom elements. Next, we have enforced the semantic distrust in Firefox 63. Semantic certificates are no longer trusted, so you may find that as you surf around the web and hit some secure sites, you get an error saying that the site is not secure. It's very likely, if you're on nightly, that that's the semantic distrust issue. We expect those sites to fix themselves, and this is why we're turning it on in nightly before we turn it on in release. We have partners in this effort with, I believe, both Google and Apple, who will be distrusting the semantic certificate as well. So with the industry saying no, we hope the websites update quickly and that Firefox users on release won't be affected very heavily. Finally, last but not least, Top Site Search Shortcuts, a collection of features to make searching easier, has landed in Firefox. This gives you the ability to do things like type @DDG in the address bar and do a DuckDuckGo search. Really convenient and cool new features. That's it for this week's Firefox update. Thanks, everyone.
Thanks so much, Asa. And lastly, we're going to turn it over to Michael Van Cleek over in Portland with the Weekly Minute.
Oh, I'm on mic. Oh, okay, you can hear me now. We're unmuted. Hi, Chelsea. Hi, everybody. It is Caitlin, sorry. It's the Weekly Minute with weekly updates from Mozilla IT on the things we're doing to support and empower all of Mozilla in our mission to keep the web a global public resource, open and accessible to all. An internet that truly puts people first, where individuals can shape their own experience and are empowered, safe, and independent. A couple things for you this week. First of all, we've received an initial order of new MacBook Pros. In case you haven't heard, Apple officially announced the release of a new line of MacBook Pros. You can link to their description from the Minute this week. We're happy to announce that with the support of the IT vendor management team, an initial order has been received. The client system engineering, AV ops, and NetOps teams have all completed validation on each of the new models. Those 2018 MacBook Pros have been added to the hub, and we are ready to start taking your orders. Due to limited stock availability and current inventory, we will make the 2018 models available only for refreshes of current systems. So if you got a refresh, get out there. They won't be available to new hires until we've gone through our stock of the 2017 models. So grab one of those if you want it. And then, we've been talking a lot about the data center. You know that the little learning Slack channel I have has been focused on the Mozilla's journey from the data center to the cloud. This week in the TLDR, we may have a little something about how we're almost there. Most importantly, it's the final countdown. 23 days until the SCL3 data center shutdown. Many teams across Mozilla have been working for months to migrate out of the SCL3 data center, years really. We'll be closing it soon. We are down to the final days in the data center, with September 12th being the last day that power and connectivity will be provided. Beyond that date, we're tearing down the physical infrastructure in that space. So if you've got bytes coming out of there still, you got to get them moved. If there are any concerns, please get in touch with Corey Shields. Dun dun, it's the final countdown. Thanks, everybody.
Hopefully on September 12th, we'll have an opportunity to karaoke some final countdown ourselves in honor of this. Thanks so much, Michael. Lastly, we've got a couple of introductions this week. So we're going to turn it over to Michelle Werther in Portland, Oregon. Michelle, are you there?
I am here. Does anybody else feel like going to iTunes and buying that Europe song now? I do. So please join me in welcoming, re-welcoming Lisa Wright, who is our Senior Lifecycle Marketing Automation Manager. As we start getting more applications and services across what we do, email, mobile, CRM, and in products, Lisa's going to help us take the next couple of years through data governance and a lot of additional work around automation. So please help me in joining to thank her and welcome her.
Yay, and then we're next going to turn it over to Joel. Joel, are you with us?
Hello, can you hear me or maybe see me? Yeah, hi. I'd like to welcome Edwin Gao as an automation and tools engineer. He's obviously, most developers always wonder why we can't develop features fast enough, or our tests aren't running green, or we're not getting their requests done. So that will be resolved with Edwin joining the team. So he'll be in the Vancouver area. So want to wave for us, Edwin?
Hi. I don't know if you can see me. Hi. Yes.
All right, fantastic. Well, welcome, Lisa and Edwin. That wraps it up for this week's weekly update. Join us next week when maybe Potch will be back, maybe somebody else will be hosting. It'll be exciting either way. And until then, we'll see you in the future.